2 hours later, she followed her fellow travelers out to the track, dragging her unwieldy suitcase behind her. Her shoulders ached, her finger throbbed. Thankfully, the conductor lifted the suitcase onto the train for her, but she still had to lug it down the aisle while she searched for an empty seat. An announcement over the loudspeaker warned that the train was sold out and every available seat must be used. She reached the end of the compartment before she found one aisle seat, unoccupied except for a backpack. A man sprawled on the companion seat, face pressed against the window, gently snoring. "Excuse me," Rebecca said. The man didn't move. "Excuse me," she said again. He snored more loudly. Her patience ran out, and though she honestly meant to just nudge his leg with her toe, her irritation added a little oomph, and it ended up being more like a kick. "What the hell?" the man said, jerking awake, brushing his mop of brown hair away from his forehead. He looked at her with confusion, then down at her sausage finger, then at the empty seat beside him. "Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. Here." He moved the backpack to the floor by his feet. "Thank you." She scanned the overhead racks, but could see no empty pockets of space for her suitcase. A woman behind her cleared her throat, and Rebecca realized she was holding up a line of people who needed to get through to the next car to continue their search for unoccupied seats. Hoisting the suitcase onto her seat, she pressed away from the aisle to let her fellow passengers by. Great. She'd found a seat, but her suitcase might need it, so she might have to stand the whole way to Virginia, she thought morosely, even though she knew she was imagining the worst and feeling embarrassingly sorry for herself. A tear trickled down her cheek. "Hey, Pinkie, don't cry," the man beside her said gently. "I'll help you." Rebecca wiped her cheek with the back of her hand, knocking her pinky cast against her glasses. "Thank you," she sniffled, with as much dignity as she could muster. As soon as the aisle cleared, she stepped into it. The man, wide awake now and full of energy, stepped out and walked up and down the aisle, assessing the overhead rack situation. He then took it upon himself to start moving people's luggage around to arrange everything more compactly. He had a few inches on her, and was wiry, but obviously strong, as these exertions seemed to cost him little effort. A number of people eyed him suspiciously, but no one spoke up in protest. Eventually, he cleared a space large enough to fit her suitcase, which he lifted up as if it were filled only with cotton balls, and lodged it securely in place. With a half bow, he turned to her. "Aisle or window seat, Pinkie?" Rebecca moved into the window seat, handing the man his backpack. She'd never had a nickname in her life, having been adamant about being called Rebecca, not Becky, since kindergarten. Wouldn't it just serve her right if she ended up with Pinkie as a nickname, a perpetual reminder of her failure in love?